Lipden, and I see Ares on the screen.
Okay, so this is Lipden. Okay.
Of course, Lipden, one of the projected favorites in this tournament. We shall see. I'd imagine Wario will be playing more defensive on this one.
So this is Lipden versus guap.
Yeah, because I feel like in this scenario, Wario's probably going to save guap for last stock. Because I feel like if Wario has guap and Roy has packing 2 stocks, I feel like the match has gone too slow, and I feel like the Roy is not going to be denied. But I mean, Lipden is doing a lot of the right moves right now.
Yeah, I feel like this matchup is going to be Lipden's going to be trying to land with an air and start combos, and the whole time guap is going to be trying to anti-air and get his combo started. So.
Yeah, kind of shaky right now. I feel like neither player is. I see some looseness out of guap, and I feel like Lipden is a bit slow in the reactions right now. Like, the moves are there, but I feel like it's going to be more elevated as the set goes on. And I feel like guap's movement, if it's going to be optimized, it'll be more precise as the set goes on as well.
Definitely. I love the aggression coming out from guap in the disadvantage situations. It's been helping him out immensely throughout the stage.
That might be a knockout if Lipden times it right, but he does not, and it's going to be a reversal situation. But yeah, that's going to be something as well. Like, how often are these two going to be able to reverse each other? Because these are two characters with very wild punish games. And it's not necessarily wild as in at these percents like they hit each other a ton of times. It's just that it's so hard to get out of the area where they just are not dangerous, because they always are.
So Lipden in the lead here, looking to add more percent to even increase his lead even further.
Yeah, he's just holding center in these juggle stages. He's not really like trying to hit guap that much, and if guap's trying to get center, he'll hit him, but Lipden is just like, he's very seemingly comfortable with just letting guap hold that disadvantage via the corner, and I mean, look what it's done.
So the absolutely take it. I mean, this is a hard. As I say that, guap takes the stock, but I still feel like this is hard to come back from. I mean,
yeah, we just have guap on Lipden, so that is going to be at about 30% or so. I would say we're in the danger zone, and well, we already reached it.
This is a scary situation as well.
They are very, very close to each other, but none of them are hitting their marks. But that's so much of a less of an issue for Lipden because he has that guap as a resource and also just has a massive lead as is. And I feel like Wario is going to be less exploitable as well due to the bike giving him a lot of offstage mix-ups.
Lipden in this situation can kind of just sit back and chill. I mean, doesn't really have to force the approach or anything really.
Yeah, but I feel like he's kind of getting caught up a little bit in these weird scrap interactions, but not there per se. But I feel like in those situations, he was kind of getting caught up in some scraps, and they were kind of messing him up a bit. But he backed up a little bit, and again, I feel like every time he readjusts in this matchup, he is the one coming out on top.
Let's see what stage we go to now.
If I had to say anything for guap, I'd say straight up, it feels very chippy for the Roy right now, and it's like you want some kind of bomb in your hand, because that's what you're basically holding as Roy. You're holding basically a sword that's also just a bomb, and you want to be able to do that kind of damage, but I feel like the damage has been not what you want to see out of Roy. That is a perfect opportunity, and that's a perfect exclamation. He got that hit, he got that opportunity, but he only got 18, and there's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
Tried the up B attempt, just a little bit too slow. Okay, there's another up B attempt.
Yeah, we are going for that whole that ultimate loop of you jump and then you aerial and then shield and then the other guy does it. They're doing that for sure. But the back is coming out for guap. It's gonna be a ledge trap opportunity. I'm not sure. I'm not really liking the flare blade there. I feel like it limits things, but still has corner pressure on point, and side B is not gonna connect. Check the edge guard, does not get it. The air dodge, good. These recoveries in guap have actually been pretty consistent. I feel like almost all these kills have been on stage.
Yeah, guap does a really good job of recovering, and I feel like in this match specifically, he's been doing a better job at a ledge trap than he did.
Yeah, these side Bs are coming out more often too, and I feel like that the last one was kind of off, but I think that's the general idea. It's not necessarily to hit, but to give the idea that something more is going to come out later. And you want to be able to set up opponents for the late game. It's like, I've heard it so many times, you want to save some stuff for the end. It's like, if you got a full course meal, you're not trying to eat it all at once. You're trying to hide a bit from your stomach and then be able to take it. But that's untechable. Not untechable, but it sure feels like it.
That tech is so difficult to react to. I had no idea that was going to happen.
Yeah, a lot of upbeats in this game kind of just slam you down into these weird positions where you have to tech, and a lot of time you just have to do basically a option select where you go tech and upbeat. But these nairs are coming out very, very strong for Lipden. Gets hit, but does not take a whole lot of damage. And I think it's a pretty even game right now, although Wario is about to pack WAP. Yep, just right there.
Yeah, if I'm guap, I want to get the lead right now so I can just stop and worry about WAP.
Nah, don't worry about that right now. You got work. I feel like the moment you worry about getting the lead in a matchup is the moment you lose. You got to figure out what's happening in the now. Sure, you want to save stuff for later, but you got to be on point for what's happening in the now so you can be able to react to what's coming at you right now. Because if you try thinking about the later, you're going to get killed now. Nice stuff, but does not pick up the kill. Yeah. Oh, the grab. Grabbing nothing, then he's going to eat a stock for it. And we are at a pretty even stocks here. And the WAP does not really come out for Lipden, although it might. Nope, not there, but you can see the threat is very present.
This is when you want to be really scared of WAP. Gotta be patient.
Yeah, we are kind of matching a little bit, but at the center was WAP. He was able to hold that and keep it, and now he's getting the benefits from it. See potential bike recovery, no need, and that is kind of a lazy ledge trap, and that is going to be a knockout. Lipden takes the set 2-0.
The up tilt WAP, the classic confirmed.
Yeah, a little bit of, yeah, right there, just kind of like jabbing. Third time, and he was already out of the area, and he was not getting Lipden. He was not really getting a whole lot of tech chasing that whole set, really, and he wasn't getting WAPs either. Remember what I said about save some stuff for last? He cashed out when it mattered, and he won.
WAP is such a strong tool to have in every matchup, I feel like. It's just such a good, like, what's the word I'm looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like,
The best way I can say from the perspective of a player is that WAP is a tool that remains threatening no matter how much